What up, everybody? What up, everybody? Let me get to the spot. Oh, hey, this is Plan Your Greatness, and I am your gracious host, Carlton Hamilton. Let's get right to it. All right, this video is titled, You Get What You Are, Not What You Want. And I was having this conversation recently with a friend of mine, and he was telling me about this girl he started dating. I had not met her. I had just seen some pictures of her, and she was absolutely, man, she was something else. And I can almost say a little bit, she's kind of out of his league, but we'll talk a little bit about that later on as far as the idea, the mindset of it. All right, so we were talking about this relationship, and he felt at him, and in his mind, that she was a little bit out of his league. She said, she might be a little bit too good for me. She just over time, she just might find herself some guy bigger, better. And so, yes, guys have those thoughts and guys have those conversations. Now, all you dudes out there, I'm not trying to put you on blast. But we do. We have these thoughts. We have these conversations. Women are not the only ones that feel a little insecure and then just go gossiping or whatever, talking with their friends. We do the same thing because we're human. All right. So it reminded me of what happened recent past, is I had met this girl, fell in love with her, thought that there was something there. But when I met her, I was 270 pounds. And she had made these little indirect remarks that, nothing was going to go really forward with us unless you can get yourself in better shape. And so what I started doing, I started getting myself in shape to the point where it took about 3 years. Okay, we remained friends. 3 years. I got down to 207. But here's what's interesting is my mentality of a 270 pound, overweight, out of shape, ex-athlete, divorced dude showed up in the mirror. Every time I looked in the mirror, that's exactly what I saw. And so it took me a long time to look in that mirror and see something beyond that guy. So it took me a while to really look in that mirror and see someone who set a goal, who was committed to that goal, and then achieved that goal. And what's more powerful about that is that when you set a goal and say you tell other people, hold yourself accountable like I do. I usually mention in the videos what I'm weighing, and I've lost about 30 pounds, so I've held myself accountable, is that when you tell others your goal and then they watch you achieve that goal, they see the commitment that you put forth to obtain that goal. You know what that does? That empowers them to stay focused, to stay motivated, to go after something and not drop the ball until they achieve that goal. Now, what that reminded me of is I found this book. Well, actually, I saw this movie, Coach Carter, and in that movie, there was the Mexican actor said something, this paragraph, and it just froze me. I was like, where did that come from? Where did he get that from? So I looked it up. And it was from a book called A Return to Love, Reflections on the Principles of A Course in Miracles by Marianne Williamson. And most people know that statement that she has been used by a lot of motivational speakers and by coaches and everything. And I'm just extracting the part where she talked about how our reaching our full potential liberate others. And she says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Awesome. Because what it did for me is that I now created value in myself. And then other people were forced to then now have value in themselves, or they had to bounce. Okay. I became a better person. So if you're going to be in my presence, you have to become a better person, or you've got to go find a group of people that you can hang around with no direction, no focus, no dreams or anything like that. I'm not in that family anymore. So my friend, he now has this beautiful girl. And whatever happens, it's a win-win situation, because If he keeps her, it's great. If he loses her for whatever reason, I already know what I'm going to tell him. I'm going to say, dude, check this out. That girl was absolutely beautiful. Everything, body, all this. Now what you know, and you can take this with you from this point forward, is you have the stuff for that type of woman. Now, I would then go so far to say, now make sure that it's in your mind that not only you can attract her, but you guys can be in a long-term relationship. So as I say that to you, okay, I want to leave you with this, that, every day we're becoming something, okay? Because I said at the beginning before, you get what you are, not what you want. So you're becoming something. So if you want something, you have to become something to attract, which is what you are going after. So you're becoming something every day. So it's important to you to be very intentional, be very deliberate, be very premeditated in what you are becoming, because that is what you're going to get. So then my question to you is, what are you becoming? This is Plan Your Greatness. And I'm going to say this again. Plan your greatness. You know why? Because no one else will. I'll see y'all next time.